Every time you say yes to someone, you're telling them your time is worth nothing. You think being helpful makes people like you. It doesn't. It makes them use you. And by the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly why your kindness is the reason people walk all over you, and what to do about it. Here's something no one wants to hear. The nicest person in the room is almost always the least respected. Not despite their kindness. Because of it. Most people believe kindness and respect are connected. They believe if they give more, help more, and sacrifice more, people will value them more. But psychology says the exact opposite. When you become the person who is always available, always willing, always saying yes, something changes in how people see you. You stop being a person. You become a resource. Like a vending machine. Nobody thanks the vending machine. They just press the button and expect it to work. And the worst part is, you can't even see it happening. Because every time you help someone and they smile and say thank you, your brain tells you it's working. But underneath that smile, something else is forming. And it's not respect. Before we go deeper, understand this. There are 5 psychological mechanisms that explain exactly why people lose respect for those who are too helpful. And the 4th one is the one that silently destroys most people's relationships. The first mechanism is the infinite resource effect. There is a principle in psychology called the scarcity principle. It's brutally simple. People value what is rare. And they ignore what is always available. Think about diamonds. They are not the most useful stones on earth, but they are expensive because they are scarce. Now apply that to yourself. When you are always available, always picking up the phone, always helping, always saying yes, you remove your scarcity. You tell the world something without saying a word. You tell them that your time is unlimited, that your energy has no cost. And when people believe something has no cost, they consume it without thinking. You stop being a valued person. You become a functional tool. And nobody respects a tool. They just use it until it breaks. The second mechanism is the compliance trap. Every time you say yes to something you don't want to do, you are sending a signal. But that signal is not kindness. The signal is this: I don't have anything more important to do. And once people receive that signal, they put you into a category. Not the respected category, but the safe-to-ask category. The category of people who will not push back. The category of people who will not say no. And this is where exploitation begins. Here is the dark reality. People who set boundaries are not seen as difficult. They are seen as valuable. Because saying no sends a powerful signal. It says, my time matters. My energy matters. I have priorities. But the person who says yes to everything communicates the opposite. They communicate that their life revolves around other people's needs, and certain people, the socially strategic ones. They test you. Every request is a test, and every time you instantly say yes, you fail it. The third mechanism is the silent debt. When you constantly go above and beyond for people, something happens inside your mind. You begin keeping score. Even if you don't realize it, you start remembering everything you did for them. You drove them to the airport. You helped them when they were struggling. You answered their calls late at night. And slowly you start expecting something in return. But here is the problem. They never asked you to do all of that. In their mind, you chose to do it. So when they don't return the favor, they don't feel guilty. They feel confused. And this is where the resentment begins. You feel used. They feel attacked. And the relationship that you tried to build with kindness slowly collapses. Not because you helped too little, but because you helped too much. The fourth mechanism is the resentment loop. This is the one that quietly destroys your self-respect. When you constantly ignore your own boundaries to serve other people, something breaks inside you. Not loudly, quietly. You start losing respect for yourself, because deep down you know the truth. You know you are saying yes when you want to say no. You know you are sacrificing your time for people who would never do the same. And that feeling leaks out of you. It leaks into your body language, your voice, your posture. When someone loses respect for themselves, others sense it instantly. They might not understand why, but they feel it. And here is the cruel cycle. The less respect you feel, the more you try to earn respect by helping others. So you give more, you help more, you sacrifice more. And the respect disappears even faster. The cycle keeps repeating until you do one thing differently. If this is starting to hit a little too close to home, comment the word boundaries below. I want to see how many people recognize this pattern in their own life. And if you want more psychology videos like this, subscribe to the channel. Because the next concept is the solution most people never discover. The final mechanism is called strategic absence. Instead of helping more to gain respect, you become less available, not rude, not cold, just selective. You stop volunteering for everything. You stop answering every call immediately. You stop offering help before anyone even asks. And something interesting happens. People start noticing your absence. They start valuing the help you give. Because now it is no longer guaranteed. This is the scarcity principle working in your favor. When your help becomes rare, it becomes valuable. When your time has limits, people respect it. Saying no is not selfish. It is a signal. It communicates that your life has priorities, that your energy has value, and that not everyone automatically gets access to it. The people who were using you will become frustrated. They might disappear. That's fine. Let them go. Because the people who truly value you will respect you even more. They will recognize that your time and attention have a cost, and things that cost something are treated carefully. So here is the truth. Stop over-functioning for everyone around you. Look at your life honestly. Find the places where you are giving too much. Set boundaries. And when those boundaries are crossed, enforce consequences. Not anger, consequences. Make your help selective. Make your time valuable. Make your presence meaningful by sometimes being absent. You were not placed in this world to carry everyone else's problems. You were placed here to build something meaningful with your own life. And that cannot happen if you are constantly sacrificing yourself for people who don't respect you. Because the people who respect themselves are the people the world respects back.